come in, I'm gonna adjust that volume just a tiny bit. I feel like it's just still a little high. How does that look on my end? Actually, it's not too bad, and I can talk a little bit louder and turn up my own volume just a bit. I think we're good. So this is an interesting one. I've never played Subnautica before, which is so interesting to me because I've watched Jacksepticeye and Markiplier played over the years, and I say watched, but the reality is, back in the day when having dual monitor system wasn't necessarily the norm, I'm pretty sure it was on in the background where I was listening to it, like a podcast almost while I was doing other stuff. So I'm actually still going in fairly blind to this. I understand the premise, I understand kind of what it's about, but how much I actually paid attention versus just needed background noise is entirely up in the air. Um, so I'm actually excited to get into this a little bit, and it was the one that was voted on. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I will say there's been some stuff this week that has just been not great. It has not made my week particularly great. Um, so I'm not feeling like it's going to be a super, super long stream, but we'll see. That said, I am still very excited to see what it's going to be like. Just double checking everything here. I think we're good. I think so. I don't know how I did this last time. Oh, really quickly see if that fixed what I was looking at. Yes, it would. Okay, volume or quality of mic might have changed there for just a split second. I don't know why it didn't default back to it, but going through a different program to kind of do a little bit of clearing up on my mic audio, which should have helped just a bit there. Sorry about that. But again, yes, very blind. And when it was voted on, I'm assuming it's a bit of a joke. I understand if you're one of those people, I forget what it's entirely called, forgive me. I say this as somebody who's gone through a very basic psychology class in college. I entirely forgot what the fear of the ocean is. But I know for some people who have that, it is very much a horror game. But I have had it described to me as a semi-horror game from the offset, and I don't know if it's going to seem that way to me. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying whether or not it'll affect me. I do not know. Crash land on an alien planet, scavenge resources, and manage hunger and thirst to survive. Okay, so kind of giving me the vibe of Planet Crafter, but probably a bit different. Speaking of which, they just released their roadmap for this coming year. So I might go back in and do some streaming. I will say the stream save I've actually been working on my own time, and I've had a lot of like fun going back through it because it's something I needed to sink more time into, and I couldn't really do that as much streaming. And it feels that I didn't stream it as much, but also I don't feel like it was doing as well. I might come back in with some of the updates that are a bit shorter that are coming. Um, this though is probably going to be something that we're going to be doing for a bit. I know this has a bit more story and plot to it, which I think will help a little bit compared to Planet Crafter, where you're having hunts down, and I think it seems interesting as I want, but it is a tiny bit harder.
Attention. Failure imminent.
It's loud. I've been plenty of friendship, but I hate to say it. He's beat out. That's what charged me for everything else. Ooh, that's not great. That's just it. He didn't do it. And just crack in the suit. And fire. Hello. I was say there's a fire extinguisher right there, but it really doesn't much help saying it. That's a mess. Okay, now the volume seems a little bit better.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Jeez, you suffered mind trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. Okay, blueprints. Okay. Start here. If you're reading this, you have survived. You need the tutorial. Okay. Tutorial first, then. Well, that's a pain.
Aurora suffered orbital hive failure. Cause unknown. 0 life signs detected.
Hmm. Okay, we'll go back down here first again. I need something. Okay. Flare, filtered water, nutrient block. Disinfected water, okay. One of each there for just a second. Survival checklist. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on action. Prepare the environment for threats and resources. Construct necessary survival equipment using the life fabricator. Check damage or repair as necessary. Provide a little stress signal using life pod storage range radio. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Find or more confirmed habitat. Maintain physical and local health until rescue. Oh. Okay, let's. Oop. See what I have for balloons. Oh, I can pin them. God, I want to use this to do it, but I also know that that's not exactly how this one works. Okay. Yeah, stupid things to failed. I'm assuming that's just sticking underwater if I gotta do that. So I'm gonna have to find. Hi, little fish. I'm gonna find some things. Once I figure this out, how am I gonna find something? My team should be survived scripted approximately 80% of stored survival blueprints. Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning salvage. Okay. Easy enough. Okay. Scanner. It's probably what I need. Same with the repair tools and blueprints here. And here. Gotta keep letting escape for that because I think craft for something I can get away with. Do you have anything else for me other than this? Okay, no. Well, let's try this. I assume yes, sorry. Hi, fish. Well, this is interesting. Ah. Can't do anything about that yet.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Thanks. So helpful. How do I find resources? Just look for more, I assume? Probably more here. What are you? Okay, metal salvage. I couldn't pick it right. No, not yet. Giant coral tubes? Okay, that makes sense, kinda. I see... Or I thought I saw something up here to pick up. Pick up this, though? Let's see if it's gonna have a use. Ah, okay. So that's a bit how we do that. But I currently... We need to make battery, I guess. Ah, that's battery. What stays a little late did not take the soup. How do I do the crafting of this? Okay. Need some copper wires as well. Metal salvage. I have a titanium. How do I do the crafting? Dang it. I'm able to use the blueprint. Ah, okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Bind it as it just to save myself. It doesn't actually help if I do it because it'll mix it up with the other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna put tools, right? Yeah.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record the biological data.
Need a repair tool. Maybe the scanner will help a little bit with finding things. Okay. If I find some more copper, that'd be great. Nope. Perfect. See if there's a version of day and night, so maybe. Is there anything I can pick up? Not seeing anything just yet. It's only as so that's not really the ore. Mostly. Oh, okay. Oh, you are very violent pizza. Huh. Can I scan you? Okay, just wanted to sit still long enough. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna sit still long enough. Oh, you're called a peeper. Okay, it's adorable. have a feeling me as the person probably naming them. Okay. Where are you? Bladderfish, okay. I see you. Oops, the table coral. Not what I need. Still lucky with the first piece, but I'm feeling it's the goal. I'm not picking up the people. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Very bad idea. Okay. Let's do that.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh. I do need the fish. Sorry, fishy. Oh, it auto-equipped. Perfect. I gotta actually stop doing that. Let's see. What is that bladderfish?
Life forms may have unexpected applications.
I feel that fishy.
Resources is a proven survival strategy.
I need it. What is that? When my eyes cooperate? No, salvage. Okay. Scattered wreckage. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do we need to go up again? Thinking if we can find a way to do copper.
Calorie intake recommended.
I hate to say it, but we need to borrow you for a minute so I can figure out what y'all do. I have a feeling you might be food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
You are food.
Of the synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too. The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluid, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
You say? It's one very computerized way to cook something.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the aurora drive sustained during planetfall.
Interesting. What do you do? I don't want to be getting particularly close. It's fair. I'm curious as to what you are. I think I got that, yeah. see. Here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Totally sure we're not supposed to be using the scanner like this. Oh, did parts fall? They did. It's need to pick up right after you do that. Assume that. Yeah, I did. I had to adjust the motion sensitivity here in a second.
Oxygen.
I'm assuming this that just happened to swim very slowly.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Assume it's something we'll have to do every so often. Okay, well, do what we have here. What? How do you get it? Copper ore. Okay. So now, you do that. Don't need battery at this second. The is blueprint for the spiritual. Oh. Something is like that, okay. Interesting. Okay. So concrete mines as seen then. I make glass. Gotten some of this stuff so far, or titanium quite a bit of it. Get more copper ore. But at least cook fish. And take me. Make some glass. Equipment. Nothing I need just yet. And something I don't need just yet. Okay. Oh, you decay. You do. Oh, but want to take too much I don't want. Okay. That's good to know. I probably should eat that here in a second. Water seems to be holding fine. Every game is using escape to get out of panels, and it is not exactly how this one works. Hey, you guys are still there. Why are you here? I'm not gonna deal with these yet. What about a metal scrap? Thank you. Aha, here we go. Let's see what I'm looking for just yet, I think. With the creeper vine. Need to find it finished. feeling I won't be able to get too close to that ship. It says it's leaking radiation. So it's gonna cause a couple of issues. I can pick it up. Oh. Okay, so you must be a currently useful fish, maybe. It seemed quite a bit. I don't know where I was finding all the stuff. It's really over here, okay. Let's see if there's some more metal in here. There's quite a bit of stuff, but it might just be mostly silicone.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm not questioning how I did that underwater, and I'm not sure what I would. Okay. Titanium can grab them. If I rush, yes, maybe. Oh, I can't use this spinner, can I? Interesting. I'm assuming it's kind of what the fins are going to be for. Okay. I did say that I was going to adjust the mouse. Oh, mouse input. Where are we? Stick it at like a 5. That's actually just immediately giving me the slightest bit of a headache. Very interesting. Some interesting games I do really well, other ones I get a little bit of a snare, like, wow, that plays in my head hurt immediately. I'll be fine after a few times playing. It's just gonna get used to, which is very funny. But that does feel okay. That feels a lot better. It's a good attack, because I should have enough copper. In theory. To get more of a mod card though. I don't know what to do with it. I'm not looking to those change into those cases as I should have. The older two go inventory lines. Grab this. Grab a water bottle. The older of the two. I'm gonna need to go get next. Where are those other fish? Okay, you got a decent copper wire. What do I need it for? I'll do that because I feel it's going to be very useful here in the moment. Okay. I don't get a ton of room. But none. Is there anything that takes raw copper to be wire? Titanium. First habitat foundation. Okay. Take titanium and lead. Interesting. Titanium. Let's like all that I have. Turn all that into glass. Because I always get more that isn't glass. Make some titanium. Titanium ingot, but I don't need. Levels? No, no. Okay, how do I... Habitat installations, blueprint, building mineral, a different tool. It's gonna take a bit longer. Thanks for that, okay. So let's see if we can find silicon. I need you here left, I think. So we'll leave the last fish. There's not another fish in the pond. Okay. So we will blackfish. For you. Nothing that wants to get scanned. That's very interesting. Rabbit ray, that's cute. Okay, you. Where? Hi. Need more butterfish. And I know I saw a second one. There you are. There's plenty of other surface actually. Look at some point just to start heading towards the wreck. Whether everything's safe or not. I really do not think it's safe. I really want to use these if I can. There we go. That'll crap. I know what I'm gonna do here. Stay here for now. This is a dumb decision closer to the ship. Okay. Don't think that is what I should have picked up. But sure. It's too many vines. That's what those even low. That is enough damage. Here's the giants. Hello? Okay, can I not collect it? Assume I can.
Life on this planet are unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Okay, let's set this straight back again. Because now I have that. Which is what I need. I'm not going to solve it just yet. Not sure what that sound is. I'm assuming something whale-sided or similar. Some fish. Okay. Well, yeah, that's so far. We can still go now. But I did lose my bladderfish. I accidentally let it go. Just kind of sit there like, whoops. Gotta check what I. Oh, my inventory's full. So I can't do that. We have a couple. We've got some more water. I feel like that is the reason they're just about the fastest. And we have to toss out you, buddy. Bye, fish. I'm sorry. We got too old. I don't need food right now. Another full annoy fish. That's what I gotta tell myself. No? Ah, great. I've got some more. Think I can do more? Yeah. There's more after that. Okay, here we got the fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environmental primitive equipment. You use nuclear field resources, but your safety assessment cannot be over.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's just maybe a little stuff to make at some point. Once I get my hands on salt. You need cable for though. I definitely don't think I could break those down, or I definitely would. I think it's kind of easy to get my hands back on. Let's look because for now, it's gonna take us up less room. Probably gonna do about an hour and a half. So this, and then I might work tomorrow. Okay, well, we gotta start. A little bit rough, but we gotta start. Okay. That's all I have. So here's what kind of egg I've picked up. And to get more blackfish as well, I go down. Well, not the direction I wanted to go, but you know what? Take it if it works. basically just go out here. Okay. What about you? Oh. Almost all the way out of the water. I thought you could cheat. And
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's travel may result in a haunted detonation. Continue to mile better.
that's nice, thank you. What happened to give me any suggestions on how to make sure that doesn't happen?